You're in my world now. Welcome. And despite the fact that we are already back here at our base, after having been gone for so long, we're going to be heading back out again. I'm going to get a workstation set up out where I'm going to do the patron hall. So I'm going to just gather up my gear, gather up supplies, and we're going to head on out and get to work on laying the foundation for our build. Okay, so with the foundation now laid out, we have very little time to build up some walls to try and keep ourselves safe from the hostiles that are going to want to kill us here in just a minute. That chest is going to be in the wrong spot ultimately, but I'm not too worried about it just yet. Actually worried about getting these walls up so that we are safe at night, because this area is not lit up and it is almost night. And we are going to have mobs who are going to want to come and kill us. This is going to be the most rudimentary of shelters for the moment. At the moment, my only goal is to be safe and survive the night. The good news is the only mob I have to actually worry about having access to me are spiders. Okay, so we are indoors, completely safe, and unable to actually determine the time of day. That's going to be fun. So we need to give ourselves a little poke hole that we can look out, because the spider ain't fitting down that, and ain't nothing else getting on that roof. So now that we are safe in here, we can actually build. Did that chest just turn? Yeah, that chest just turned. That's still a thing, but that chest is also in the way. There we go. We have a door. We're going to need to make an actual porch of sorts, because right now that's not the best. I don't like those creepers. It's one down. Do we have more up here? I mean, I saw more. Holy crap, we do. This isn't pleasant. As long as they don't wander over this way, we should be fine. I'm not particularly fond of creepers up there. Also, I want to do this. Get all four corners actually looking like the wood goes all the way down, the cobblestone is the foundation, and we have our inside. I actually think this is a pretty good size too. We're going to need some stairs. I'm thinking of doing like a porch set up right outside. Oh, you know what I could do? No, I can't do that. Wooden slabs are not yet introduced, just stone. So we're going to have to go with good old-fashioned stairs. I do kind of want a little bit of a porched area too. Unfortunately, I am very limited in block size and whatnot. So we're basically going with a full-fledged porch like that. And we're also going to terraform the hill around it ever so slightly. There we go. Two steps there. And we will have I guess if stone is the only thing we've got to work with slab-wise, we can make a roof out of it. I'm going to need some more stone on me. But, yeah, I'm going to need 12. Okay, almost done. We'll put a torch out here. One day that roof is going to be replaced. It's going to actually look decent. Among other things, we want our porch to look like a porch, which means these things. And then, just like that. It does not yet connect to the wall, though. That's okay. It creates a full solid block you can't walk into. There are no fence gates, so we have to leave it open. And that's okay, because we can see outside onto the porch if anything is up here. And nothing can immediately sneak up on us. Maybe that way a little bit, but it's actually pretty safe, considering. Alright, so we've got our porch. One day this is going to be replaced with wood. It's going to be very plain colored, so I might have to, in the long term, replace all the walls with a different color. So for the outside, we're not done yet, because we only have the first floor. We don't have a roof. We're missing a lot of stuff. But what I'm thinking is we need a stairway up, because I'm going to do more than one floor. This is going to be a pretty significant area, so I think I'm going to want plenty of storage and whatnot. We have our basic crafting setup in the style of X. Crafting table, furnaces. I thought I'd pay homage to where I got my initial inspiration for all sorts of ways that I play. So this location has the standard X setup. Although, I'm going to make this area probably a storage room. But first of all, we need to get upstairs. That actually works out really, really well. So basically now we are on top of the house. Only spiders can get up here. And so our next step is to build the second floor. Yeah, my iron pick broke, so I had to replace it. Also, I increased the height of the ceiling down here. It feels a lot nicer. It was right there. Very annoyingly so. Yeah, it's a lot of wasted corner space. But I guess it will be fine. So we've got up to here so far. And it's going to turn and go up the rest of the way. I might make this a 6 high ceiling, because I still need to get up to that height. And this will be my primary storage level, which just barely works. Double chest there, double chest there. 6 high means I could get 3 double chests high, and I could stagger them, or I could just leave the space of nothing and then do it again. I think I'll have to figure that one out, because it's also going to affect windows or lack thereof on this floor, which I guess is fine. I don't need windows on this floor. No, I don't see a point to go any higher. This room will just have to be the weird 5 high room. That should fix that. Yes. Yep. So the weird 5 high room, because I need the 2x2 platform to make a proper stairwell point. Not yet sure how that's going to quite play out. Like I said, this is going to be one way or another the ceiling below, so I can completely cover it in and then determine how I'm going to do this room up here. See, this is completely open because that's too close. That feels, well, maybe not. But up here, that would only give me a 1 wide space here, and that's just not worth it. So I'll just leave this open, and we come up here, and I think it's going to be open like this. Which means how am I going to do this? Because I need to get up there still. Climb up, turn, so that doesn't interfere with the storage. Just this whole wall will be storage. There we go. So how exactly do I want to proceed here? And I also, before I forget, need to grab some more wood. I should have brought, oops, way more wood than this. It's not enough. I guess I'm going to have to chop down some of these trees out here, which I suppose might not be a terrible thing. Definitely need to clear the trees out that way, so this becomes the question. And I think this is the halfway point, which means I could get rid of those 2 blocks as well. Is that the halfway point? 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's the halfway point. Means I guess I could carry the stairs on. But what would the point of this be? I mean, unless I start the stairs here, giving us a window on this side. A little bit of a flat. But the problem with the flat area is... in order to do the... It's going to restrict the spacing. Alright. Let's imagine we do the stairs like this. There, there. Just keep going up. So we have a stair, stair. We can go 3 up and then have a flat there. Unless, that's going to be too claustrophobic, isn't it? Well, yes, it will, because I need these blocks here. Though I suppose it would also kind of work to get rid of just about any flooring going on in this spiral. I could just continue the spiral at this point instead of having a place you could look at that way. Just about. I think I only need to go up 2 more. And then I'm good. Yeah, I think that's about right. 2 more, I'm good, and I can connect over to that. At that end, it looks like. I basically just spiraled the whole thing up. But I'm completely out of wood, so my plan, if these cows will shut up, is basically to head back to spawn and get some more wood and some glass. So I'll see you when I get back. Quite the hike, but back with much more wood. Definitely going to be replacing both sides of this with the logs, just so that it looks better when viewed from the outside. And the logs won't be an issue viewed from the inside. Okay, so this is basically the level, because this is the level that we pillared out, and we're 1 lower than the cobble. So this should be the cobble level, which means... Okay, so now I just need to build up this top floor a tiny, tiny little bit more. I completely forgot the glass. Sunrise. And time to start working on the roof. Wow, that is a lot of mobs out here. Oh, you just gotta love how roofs... Ugh. Whoa, I gotta be very careful about that. You just gotta love how they like to place. Okay, so we got this one. Hopefully this will fix these up. Yeah, it's working well enough. Okay, I need dirt because we're going to need to do this a lot. Actually, let's go ahead and... because I know the pattern here. Boom. Now, let's see. Dirt. We can place it on that. This top one is going to be different. Okay, so that's basically that. And no, that's a waste, because it instantly turns that into a full solid normal block. Okay, fine. Roofs in Alpha Minecraft are tricky. You know what, I can hop down here and just build it out, because the way that they work allows me to do just that. And we almost have it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's kind of an issue, because that turns the wrong way. And I can't do a thing about it right now. Except for that. Unfortunately, that's still not right. And it's probably going to mess up on this side. Ugh, okay. How do I want to do the top of the roof? Don't know yet. Don't plan to worry about it. Okay, so this roof is flat up to here. That actually kind of works. That works. I was wondering how I would best do this, but it seems having this a full block up higher will work, because that will at least be facing the right angle, and yeah. Well, while it's not the best looking structure at the moment, it's pretty good for alpha, given the limited construction capabilities and whatnot. But when we get some windows in here, this will look a lot better. Unfortunately, we can't get them in this episode. It takes about 2 days back and forth to get to spawn. What we're going to do next time is we're going to set it up and test and see if we can get the boat launcher working before we end off on the season, and then we'll do the windows, and that might actually be the last episode of this season before I take a break and do a lot of off-camera work. And just so you know, when I get to the off-camera work, I plan to live stream some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. And so, be looking for those. Otherwise, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to check the description below. And God bless.